I feel like I want to just stamp that across my forehead because it's hard to understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to understand.
Well, it's a paradigm shift.
It's a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. A total shift in the way we think because we're used to paying every year $50 or $60 per computer. 8 computers are protected for the life of the computers against spyware, malware, antivirus, etc. The only other thing I'll say, 2 other things I'll say, it's a US-based company, which is nice. A lot of us really like that. And there's a lifetime of telephone support that comes with it, of toll-free phone support that comes with your Viper. So you can give one as a gift, keep one, what have you. I think it's so important. Even if you're not picking up this computer, nearly everyone who buys a computer at HSN adds this on, and a lot of people who haven't bought a computer pick it up as well.
Well, and we also talk about it when you buy a new computer because you want to protect yours from day one, but chances are you already own one and you're planning on gifting it down or donating it, and install Viper into that machine too, because what do we keep on our computers? You know, vital documents, private information, family photos and videos and memories, passwords. You want to protect yourself, and Viper's the way to do it. So we do have it available at our great holiday special offer at only $79.95 for 8 computers. So please consider picking it up. We've more than paid for it if you want to pick it up alongside this computer, which is why I was happy to let Aaron spend quite a little bit of time on it, because with $130 off our already phenomenal price on this powerhouse computer, we've more than paid for your Viper protection on this one and 7 others to go along with it. But we want to get back to the computer.
For sure.
The reason this has been so incredibly popular, and close to 3,300 of these have been sold, is because you've become incredibly savvy and smart. And when you buy a car, you buy it for a great engine and great safety. You don't buy it for a great sound system, right? You don't buy it for a pretty interior. Those are some nice extra bells and whistles. But you buy it for its performance. That's what you pay for. This is arguably the most premium performance package I've ever seen us offer here. With Intel Pentium quad-core.
Specs out of this world.
With 8 gigabytes of RAM and a full terabyte hard drive. This is a computer that is not slow and disposable in 6 months, or in 12 months, or in 24 months. At this price, you may think, oh, I'll have a great experience for a year. This is the one that you have and you swear by for years and years to come. And today, you get the treat of a holiday price and knowing that you get it for the best deal ever.
Yeah, no, I think this is the 5 to 10 year computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It will last you, because you're buying at the top of the technology curve, because you're buying a quad-core, which is the latest processor. There's not a processor anywhere that has more brains or more engines than 4. So you've got, think of it this way. Think of like 4 little, I think of them as funnels. I don't know why, that's just how I think of them in my head. I think of 4 funnels being on top of the computer, because information comes in all these different funnels, right? Here it comes in as high definition video. Here it comes in as audio. Here it comes in as your Facebook feed, and over here it comes in as you're running Viper antivirus, right? Well, it has these 4 ways to just very, very clearly run each of those programs, and they're not getting in each other's way. Otherwise, with other computers, you think of kind of like one big funnel on top of the computer, right? And you have all these things going in the same place, and if one of them,
it's a traffic jam.
If one thing gets stopped, gets clogged up, it's, you know, it's like trying to pour out of a bottle when there's not a hole in the other end, and it gets stuck, right? You know what I mean?
You know, we're shoppers at heart, so I think of the grocery store, and it's not just one lane to check out. It's not just 4 lanes, it's 4 express lanes. Yeah. All of a sudden, everybody in front of you is paying with a credit card, has no coupons to check out with, has no produce to be weighed. They've all got 2 items, and they're card ready to go. It's 4 express lanes. Yeah. So everybody is good to go super fast, and it never gets slowed or stopped.
Great way to describe it. You know what? Let's take a look inside the computer.
Yeah,
and
let's
show you some of that. And actually, we're going to take a look at my keypad too, because there's a couple of new things. So you'll see my fingers at some point on your screen, because I want to show you a few things you can do with Windows 8 that you couldn't do with previous versions of Windows. So first things first, what you're looking at is the Metro view of Windows 8, which is sort of like the home screen for Windows 8. You can also at any time go into Windows, the desktop mode. So this is the desktop mode. I'm sure this looks very familiar to you. So if you're most comfortable with the desktop mode, never fear, that is always available to you as well. Super duper easy. Or you can do, as I do, I love this what's called the Metro view. In the Metro view, and we'll show you guys my fingers now, so they'll pop up somewhere on your screen. You see these little squares? These are called live tiles, and these are tiles that update live and automatically from your various feeds. They're basically programs. Okay, so there's my fingers. Thanks, guys. So guys, you'll probably want to make the screen a little smaller, because I'm going to swipe in just a minute, and you'll want to see what's on the side of the screen too. So we'll get that ratio fixed for you guys. If you pick any of these photos, you can do a lot of things. Like maybe you want to see the photo a little bit more clearly. Well, that's an easy thing to do. Look, you can pinch zoom just like you do on a touchscreen. So you've got this touchpad that is accessible to you in a whole different way. Now, if you wanted to share this photo, watch. I'm going to do one little swipe from the right to the left, and you will see, there you go. You see on the right-hand side of your screen, you can kind of see those little icons, and we'll get those for you even more clearly, where it says search, it says share, and it says start. So I'm going to go right up here, and I'm going to go to share, and I'm just going to tap it one time. That's very easy. You want to share via mail, I'm just going to tap it one time. Now, we all remember the day when you had to open up your email program, open up the little paper clip, search through your documents, find what you write. It was difficult. It could be very difficult. Now, whatever's on the screen, if you want to share it, you just do one little swipe, and you can share it. I mean, that's speed. That's power, right? Here's another example. One of my favorite live tiles. And by the way, there's something called the Windows Store. This is the Windows Store where you can download. These are called live tiles. Or just think of them as apps. They're basically like apps on a tablet or on a smartphone. You can download tons of these different programs. One of them that comes pre-installed is the travel tile. I always show it off, partially because I love to travel, and also because I think it demonstrates the power of the computer really nicely. So this is the travel tile. It recommends great places to go every day. It's cold in a lot of the country, as I know. It's actually 79 degrees in Florida. Don't hate us. It's really lovely down here today. But
well, it's freezing in this studio, so that more than makes up for it.
You're right. There's penguins in the studio. No kidding you. Like, it's for a reason. You can, go to a warm place on your computer. And I mean this, very much. I'm planning a little trip for later in the year. I've been on the computer a ton doing my travel planning. If sometimes you can't always get away and you just want to sort of do some armchair travel, look at how easy it is to do. And you see with my finger, I can do these 360-degree views of all of the beautiful places you want to go. If you want to see anything more clearly, you can always pinch, you can always zoom. Last thing I'll show you while we're here, if you ever need help on your computer, you think in your head, help, I need help. Never fear. You can always just type the word help. This is one of the coolest things about Windows 8. I want to show you again. Just type the word help from your home screen. So you type H-E-L-P, and you see on the right-hand side of your screen, it brings up help and support. So if you're wondering, like, how, Aaron's typing and swiping and doing all of these things, you can always go to Get Started and learn more about Windows 8. So it says touch, swipe, tap, and beyond. This is a list of all of the things that I was just doing. So I don't want you to think, you don't have to be taking notes right now in my presentation. You've always got this built-in help. And if you're ever lost and you think, oh, well, there's that, I need to get something done, I need to get it done quickly, and I'm more comfortable in my typical Windows view, don't forget, you can also always go to that typical, what I call Windows 7 or desktop view.
Right, and it's also the touch of a button on the keypad.
It's the touch of the home button.
So we've got 2 minutes left in our presentation. For anybody that's just joining us, I want you to all...